And now with some losses and profits from the EABL, the net income of alcoholic beverages manufacturer East Africa Breweries EABL declined by 47.4% in the 6 months ended December 2020 compared to the income reported a year earlier. The company's performance was hit by the adverse effects of the COVID-19 pandemic, which shaved off 1.4 billion shillings from the company's sales when compared to the 6 months ended December 2019. The business was also hit by the weakening of the shilling, which saw the cost of imports surge in the period under review. The company's performance was, however, resilient on the back of growth of sales in Tanzania and Uganda, even as Kenya reported a decline. EABL reported a net profit of 3.8 billion shillings in the 6 months ended December 2020. Lagdera residents have differed with the Interior Ministry following the ministry's move to move 8 locations from Garissa County to Isiolo County. The community says while the government may have made the move in good faith, it will likely spark inter-community clashes.
A sense of frustrations and anger glooms residents of Lagdera constituency following CS Fred Matiangi's move to relocate chiefs and their assistants from settlements administratively governed under Garissa County.
There were so many ministers that has gone through that office before him, and they never took this hasty decision which he made last week. So we are very much angered as the community of Lagdera.
The CS Interior directives affects the locations of Janju, Barquque, Gerse, Bulo, Eldere, Tokojo, Hadun, and Kambisamaki.
The CS directive places those locations in Isiolo County, and local leaders say fears of fresh conflict between Somali and Borana communities could lead to the closure of over 20 schools, affecting over 10,000 learners.
There are people who have been living there since time immemorial. Their views and comments are very important. There is no public participation. Nobody has asked for their opinion. They have elected leaders.
Almost 20 primary schools in those centers. We have dispensaries. All of them are polling stations. We have chiefs, and we have been living in that area for the last 70 years.
On Wednesday, angry protesters took to the streets of Modogashe protesting the decision and appealed to the CS of Interior to rescind the directive, which they say will likely escalate the conflict between the two communities. They also want the affected areas' status to remain unchanged until an independent body is established by Parliament to look into the causes of the frequent conflict in the area.
We as the residents of Lagdera, we are very peaceful. We have lived with Borana for quite some time. We've even intermarried with them. So our brotherhood is still intact.
The two neighboring communities in Garissa and Isiolo counties have engaged in protracted conflict linked to resource sharing, which worsens during the dry spells when the herders fight over pasture and water. Salah Mohammed, NTV, Garissa County.